Oh, it's showing up again. All right, so what's going to have to happen? Okay, so what's going to have to happen is we're going to be playing out our cards, and we're going to have to say on the live stream what card it is and what it does. So that way, if people are watching on the live stream, they can completely follow with, even if they're just watching for the first time. Does that make sense?
Yep. Oh, I gotta give these.
Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. He'll be right back. So for the most part, hopefully, I need to go. Let me go on my phone to see to see about the live chat. Oh yeah.
I almost slipped on that thing.
It says one watch, and this time it just says it's live. Hold on, I'm just trying to make sure we get this even here. Give me a second.
I love peppers.
Fair enough.
Oh, and I got a not so nice email from YouTube. Get this. I got Nintendo on my butt. And I don't know if that's bad. So I don't know how powerful Nintendo is.
Fair enough.
Something about I'm playing a fake Pokemon game and they ain't happy.
Why is the... We're almost there.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm using a very old phone.
No, you're fine. When we sit down, people shouldn't be able to see our faces.
Okay.
I gotta pull up here, so. Just three people watching.
Where do I set my food?
Austin Page says, hi, Trevin.
Austin. Wait, he typed my name? I'm gonna have a talk with him. He said my name.
Yeah. I think I'm...
Let me set my pepper down.
Yeah, no problem. To be honest... Okay, so here's your rings, bud.
Hey,
Let's go ahead and...
Nobody spells my name properly. You spelled it correctly.
It wasn't spelled properly in the chat either, but that's okay.
I'm gonna open these after.
Okay.
So there's my main deck. It's not already shuffled yet. It's organized.
Oh, that's right. So that's the main. This is the main deck. I don't have a sideboard for mine. Just letting you know.
You want me to take mine out?
No, you're fine. You can use your.
Oh.
It's okay. You can use your sideboard. I just don't have a sideboard for most of my decks. Not even the one. Not even my best deck do I have a sideboard for.
Okay.
Because I like how it runs, and if I have one of three specific Marincesses in hand, I can just do one card combos off of it to get to my wall, to get to my tower walls, if that makes sense.
Yep. Let me check. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I just threw this in as random.
Okay.
A random tri-brigade to fill up space.
Fair enough. Okay. So, just gonna... And then after I shuffle yours, I'll cut yours. Then I'll shuffle my deck, and you can cut my deck.
I don't know how to do that.
All you do is that's a basic cut.
Okay.
If this were a tournament, yeah, I know this. We're playing on the grippy side of the mats. Otherwise, they just see Flesh and Blood and Pokemon underneath, and the Flesh and Blood one has the zones for that game and not Yu-Gi-Oh. If these trays were a little longer, on top of this, I would have had 2 of my Yu-Gi-Oh board mats.
Can I go to my 5?
Yeah, go ahead. What we're gonna do is hello to the others that are watching. I am in the live chat as well. I have my chat up, or I have the chat up on my phone. So over here, across from him, my name is Caleb on YouTube. I'm also known as TCG Tornado. Slacking on a couple days of pack-a-days because I've been having to do other stuff at my house. But yeah, let me turn my volume down because I know what I sound like. I sound extremely nasally. All right.
Don't worry, I don't like listening to my own audio.
Okay, if you want to just like go ahead and take half
Yeah,
and then
just
put the other
wipe
half
the
on
juice
top.
off.
Yeah, no problem. So,
Like this?
yep, that'll work. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be playing through a duel of your deck is the Fire Kings, but it's taking 3 of the starter decks and putting them together, correct?
Yeah, until I figure out what I'm doing.
Fair enough. As long as you have some semblance of the
I will
the Solemn Judgments and Infinite Imperms in there, those are some great counters to a lot of stuff.
The point of my big bird head I was gonna wear, but it snapped out in the back. I was gonna wear it because the phoenixes in here were in the big beak.
I was thinking of Tri Brigade Nerval because it looks like it has one of those on him. That's okay.
There's only
determine this.
I got a coin in my pocket.
I was about to say I was grabbing a coin out. I got a penny.
Okay, that works.
All right.
Call heads.
It actually was tails.
You get to go first.
And I do choose to go first. All right. So what we're gonna do in this duel is, while we're playing the cards, we are going. So right now we are just to set the scene. We are playing advanced decks. So the advanced rules set, everything like that, everything's up to date. I even put this up to the correct ban list date and everything like that.
Same here.
So he is playing with Fire Kings, 3 of the structure decks, put the stuff together. I am playing
with free additional things to the extra because it didn't have free slots.
Fair enough. And then I am actually playing my version of a Nurse Burn deck, which the 2 main cards in it that I'm trying to get to are Dark Snake Syndrome and Bad Reaction to Samochi, and go off from there. So here we go. No, I'm good. Okay, so I will go first. I will first play. We're gonna play something called Dark World Dealings.
Hey, that's out of my deck.
So we each draw and discard.
I'm gonna be honest. I am okay getting rid of one of my Barongs.
I am going to get rid of a Twin Twisters.
You're gonna be. Wait, is that the gold rare?
Yeah, and part of the gold started coming off.
Yeah, I don't. This is why I don't like gold. It's why I'm trying to avoid
it. They were already like that when I got them, and I'm fine with it.
I don't care if gold's affordable. I know it's affordable for a reason.
So we're going to also start with a Dark Snake Syndrome. Yes. And so at the beginning of each standby phase, both you and your opponent, starting with the first one, both you and your opponent take 200 damage to your life points, and then it stacks, and then it doubles every standby phase. So you either have to take me out quick, or if we both die at the same time, I technically win because you die first and then me.
Oh, it's not the same go? It doesn't do it at once? It just goes you.
No, what happens is the effect goes off, gives you priority, and if that happens and we both die at the same time, you die first and then me. I found that out. So, backstory. Before pendulums were a thing, Bad Reaction to Samochi, Dark Snake Syndrome, I used to play all the time in a 4-player legal Konami pod, and we all had decks that would deal with multiple opponents.
Was this when Pot Agree was still okay?
I think so. Okay, so next I will set 1. I'm trying to make sure I have enough room here. So there's spot 1, that's spot 3. I set 2, and I pass.
Your little spell just helped me out.
That's fine.
Wait, doesn't it go off now?
No, it's a continuous.
We don't have a...
Oh, yes. So now, that's what I'm getting to with... I can have multiple windows open on this, and I'm going to bring out a calculator instead.
Want me to wait?
No, you're fine.
I played a field spell, Fire King Island.
Yep, that's what I was expecting, so hold on one second.
There's one thing I don't like people doing with Fire Kings. I don't like it when somebody sticks the Yubel cards in it.
So, I've got to figure... So...
And you don't have a monster, so I can't do what I wanted to do.
This deck tries to not play monsters. I've updated it a little bit, but so we're both at 7,800 right now.
And it's gonna start doubling.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and play Fire Formation Tenki.
All right. So let me read out Fire King Island. What does Fire Formation Tenki do?
So when it's activated, I'm required to add a level 1 or 4, level 4 or lower Beast Warrior from my deck to the hand.
Okay.
And all my Beast Warriors gain 100 attack.
Yep.
But I can only activate one Tenki a turn.
Okay. So now I'm going to read out Fire King Island. If this face-up card in the field zone is sent to the graveyard or banished, destroy all monsters you control. You can only use one of the following effects of Fire King Island per turn, and oh yeah, I'll shuffle this in a minute.
Oh, I have to reveal. I think I have to reveal my card.
You do. Retroactively with Yugioh, you have to reveal. So you reveal a Fire King Avatar.
Arvada.
Arvada, got it. During the main phase, you can destroy one monster in your hand or field, and if you do, add one Fire King monster from deck to hand. If you control no monsters, you can special summon one Fire Winged Beast monster from the hand.
Alright.
So hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Let me finish shuffle. Let me go ahead and finish shuffling. Oh, now I have a question for you. Are you still going to be searching in the deck for stuff this turn? If you are, I'm not going to do the cut. That's why.
I am honestly done with my searches.
Okay. Then I will finish shuffling here, and then I will cut.
I can't do what I want to do to you because
I have no monsters on the field.
It does involve putting a kaiju on you.
Fair. Yeah, I'd have to have a monster on my side of the field.
This is why I wish I would play with those monsters that
You did have me say to play my bird deck. So
yeah, because be honest, when I picture burn, I saw we were gonna have a fire war.
Ah, okay.
I don't know what burn decks do.
I don't have. So burn decks want to do a thing of, I play a spell, I deal you damage off that spell.
So they have nothing to do with fire.
No, but they call it fire or burn, and then when that happens, that's what I interpreted, so I'm sorry. I don't have a fire deck, actually. The closest I have to that is Marissa's water deck, and that's opposite of fire. The other one is Advanced Exodia, and then Tri-Brigade Melfi, which is not complete.
I have a problem with Marinsa's. I don't know what their gimmick is.
They want to build a big tower wall during the first turn, and then try to Omni-Negate everything.
Okay, I've never heard the term Omni-Negate, but I heard it's related to Borrow Load Savage.
Kind of. You can run that in there, but a lot of the newer stuff that you can do with it, you don't have to have Borrow Load Savage. Alright, sorry about that. There's your deck.
Oh wait, I apologize. I think I was going to search, but I don't know.
That's fine. Technically, me shuffling your deck is also considered a cut.
I play Aravida. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly.
That's okay. So, when a monster effect is activated and while this is on the field, quick effect, negate the activation. If you do, destroy one other fire monster in your hand or face of the field, which means you just send the card from hand to graveyard. If the card is destroyed and sent to graveyard, you can target one fire beast, beast warrior, or winged beast monster in your grave except this, or another one named this. Special summon it, but negate its effects, also destroyed at the end phase, so that way you can either link off or other whatever, that's what it wants to do.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, I don't tend to keep him out there for long.
Now, in response to you playing him, we're going to show off a Gravity Bind. Oh, it's okay, Eric.
Wait, Gravity Bind?
Yes, level 4 or higher monsters cannot attack.
That's an old one.
Mm-hmm. It ran in conjunction with Mystic Mind before Mystic Mind was bad. And then in response to this getting activated, bad reaction to Samochi.
Okay, that card I'm highly aware of because I fell victim to it on Duel Links.
As long as this card remains face up on the field, any effect of increasing your opponent's life points is changed to deal that much, inflict the same amount of points in damage. Oh, that's the old reading.
But it still applies the same.
Whenever your opponent would gain life points, they lose that much instead.
Okay, since you got nothing, I'm just gonna use my field spell to nuke my own kaiju.
Okay, because so then you get to either. So it's one of these effects because I think it's this one you're wanting to do, which is searching. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I'm going to add my favorite Fire King of all time.
Okay.
And I'll let you read him. Fire King High Avatar Garunix.
All right.
The classic OG Fire King.
Once per turn, during the next standby phase after this card was destroyed by card effect and sent to grave, special summon this from graveyard. If you do destroy all the other monsters on the field, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Fire King monster from deck except this. Okay. Sweet.
When I started Yu-Gi-Oh, all I wanted to do was play a deck with him.
Okay.
But then I saw how expensive the old fire decks were.
Yeah. Now, of course, because of the meta has changed, and because of the reprint of the Fire King stuff, it definitely has come down. But I can
But you gotta admit, the Fire Kings are original.
Yes. Have you got to hear about the? Now I know we're playing. Have you got to hear about the new 2-player starter set coming out that has a Zeus in one of the extra decks?
I seen the video. All I want out of it is that stinking Zeus.
Yeah, I actually need one for me building.
You building Phantom Knights like me?
Trap tricks, actually.
I did a free copy Trap Tricks deck.
Nice.
But here's the thing. I'm not too proud of it, but it's something.
Fair enough.
So I can't smack you with him.
Nope.
I have my turn.
All right.
Do I have to
draw?
keep holding this?
So first off, I play Upstart Goblin to draw a card and you lose 1,000 in the game.
Ouch.
So you're at. Oh wait a minute. I'm sorry. So each of us take 400. So hold on. We're at.
Oh, we forgot to count snakes.
74, and then now we minus 1,000 off of you. You are at 6,400. I'm at 7,400. I'm trying to keep track as best as I can because. Actually, wait a minute. What am I doing? Hold on. I have the Yugioh app, and I still have the.
Do you use Wikipedia like I do?
No, I have a different one, and it just got deep sleeped, and I found that out today, so I had to
You know they're releasing another new Fire King card right after releasing the deck? It's gonna be the first human of the Fire Kings.
There's life counter.
Which
So I'm at 74, you're at 64.
Okay.
So
okay, we checked the stream real quick.
yeah, we're still doing fine. We've got besides me 3 other people watching, and it's just still at 1 comment. That's it.
Okay.
I've been checking periodically. So to get to 64, that's minus 1,600.
Question.
Yes.
Do I have to keep holding this?
What do you mean?
Am I supposed to keep holding my cards? Or is there somewhere I can set them because my hand's getting low?
You can set them down. I set my hands down.
Well, I'm going to put it on top of my extra.
That's fine.
Oh, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know how to use my extra deck. I haven't gotten that far.
Ah, okay.
All I know is my Garunix Xyz and that's it. Oh, and my Coach Kings.
Got it.
Because remember my big goal with that card, getting it originally. Remember how many days and how hard set I was on that.
Mm-hmm. So as you can see the 64. I can see that I might have to actually switch mine up. Hold on.
So
my skin probably needs to be the same so people can see that a little bit.
I'm gonna be.
Well, it's kind of in the light, but let's see what happens if I put it over here.
But I'm gonna be burned, ain't I? Big time. Oh, you want me to move my island?
No, slightly back. That's it.
Because I'm not playing.
It's not gonna make any difference. It's still the light's still reflecting off. I'm at 74. You're at 64. Because I played the Upstart Goblin and drew a card. Now, I'm going to play Dark World Dealings. We each draw a card and discard a card.
Okay, let me get my hand back. Oh, what the heffle! I already had this card 3 times now.
Okay.
Can I?
So we each discard a card as well, because it's Dark World Dealings.
Yeah, I know.
When that happens, I discard Brow, Huntsman of the Dark World.
Why Brow? He makes you...
draw a card plus draw another card if this was discarded from your hand. So I draw another card.
I personally don't use Brow because I don't know what his benefit is other than decking you the heck out.
Fair enough.
Because plus you can't draw 2 off him unless your opponent makes you discard.
That's okay. I want the extra card draw. But he's a way to get out of to draw something and discard so I can draw another card.
I focus more on the destruction and heavy hitters more than the hands.
But keep in mind, I'm playing this and I'm trying to find my burn stuff.
Oh,
so I'm just using it for card draw.
So you don't care about the power hitters?
No, I don't. Okay.
Which you have nerfed my Dark World deck twice.
Oh wait. After that, I will pass my turn. I'm not going to set anything else. All right. So now at our standby, we each take 800.
And this is gonna, and even if we tie, I lose first.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I didn't actually figure that out until about a week ago. I just thought everybody would die at the same time, and whether or not I won or lost.
May I?
Yep. That should have happened. Wait a minute. Is it draw then standby phase?
Yeah.
I play multiple TCGs, so sometimes I get the phases mixed up.
Yeah.
That happens after you draw. My bad.
Go ahead. So I'm gonna play my Fire King Sanctuary.
What does that do?
So it's complicated, but
when it's activated, you can place 1 Fire King Island from the deck face up in the field zone. So it could just automatically search that if you didn't have it.
Yeah, but that's not the complicated part.
That's fine. Once per turn, if a card in your field zone would be destroyed by card effect, you can destroy 1 fire monster in hand or face up field instead. once per turn, if an opponent special summons a monster, you can immediately, after this effect resolves, XZ summon a fire monster using only Fire King monsters you control. Now, if you say you had 2 level 4 fire monsters out, if I special summon a monster on the field, you could go into your extra deck and special summon a rank 4 XZs using those 2 as link.
It had to be a fire XZs.
Correct.
And I have loaded it with fire.
Well, that
other than my wolves.
So it's a search for your Fire King Island, and it's a great way to get a free XZs out, not on your turn if an opponent special summons.
Yeah, that's why after this duel, I'm gonna have you help me find a specific fire XZs to boost Garunix.
Yeah, no problem.
It's called a number 58 burner visor.
Now I won't have much time to be able to do that because I go to work at 6, and then we have a Magic tournament at 6:30. Just letting you know.
Oh, I got a Magic deck. But I suck at it.
If it's not a commander deck, then
it's the challenger ones.
Okay.
It's the one that comes with that prankster guy, Rankle or Rankle.
Oh, Rankle, yeah, Rankle, Master of Pranks. Oh, you've got one of that's not commander though.
Yeah, but I got told he was a good card.
He is a fantastic card.
I got told he's like the equivalent to Dark World.
Similar. Because what happens is you can make everybody draw cards, you can make everybody discard, you can make everybody sacrifice a creature or a monster. Alright.
I'm gonna destroy my Garunix.
Okay.
And I will search, and I got reveal. Oh, I do have a combo in here. I call it the chicken nugget recipe.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And it's gonna involve this little guy.
Okay, is he the one you're grabbing?
Yep.
Right. If your monster that was originally fire is destroyed by battle or card effect, I can special summon this from hand. Mm-hmm. Now you do realize when you search for that, this doesn't see you destroy that out of your hand, right? So you can't. Okay, just making sure. If this is normal or special, you can add 1 Fire King spell or trap from your deck to hand during the next standby phase. After this card was destroyed and sent to the graveyard, add this card from graveyard to hand. You can use each effect of that once per turn.
He's basically going to be my dummy card.
He goes to your hand, doesn't he?
Oh, that's right. So the point of him is for my combo with this deck. Now he's gonna be my dummy noob.
What level is he? Because I do.
1.
He's a level 1. Okay, because I physically get to see that information. That's why.
Oh, and So because you don't control any monsters, there's no point in me allowing Garunix to nuke you.
That and Gravity Bind's on the field, so you can't attack me at the moment.
So what I'm gonna do is summon my little chicken nugget.
Now you get to search for Fire King spell or trap.
Yep, and there's one in here I want.
Okay.
But can I read it real quick?
Yes, you may. If it's the one you're grabbing, yeah.
The video that I built this from currently till I figure out what the heck I'm doing.
Fair enough.
I'm just going by, even though this card's completely busted with my kings. Okay, I can do what I want to do to you.
So is that the one you want to grab?
Yep, I'll let you read it.
Alright.
I'll put my deck back over here.
Target an equal number of Fire King monsters you control and cards your opponent controls. Destroy them. If a Fire King card you control will be destroyed by a card effect, you can banish this from the graveyard instead. You can, okay. That's fine. Fire King Skyburn, yeah. That's fine.
You can see it's a little nasty devil.
That's fine. I'm not worried about it.
So I think you know my obvious targets are Skyburn.
Okay, so what are you getting? Are you destroying 2 of your fire monsters to take 2 of my cards off the field? DSD, BRTS? These 2? Yep. Or are you going to grab the Gravity Bind instead of one of those 2?
Oh, no, those 2 are going away.
Okay, fair enough.
Gravity Bind I will deal with later, because that card is not going to harm me. No offense, but Gravity Bind shouldn't stall me.
So these 2 go away.
And
so then what are you going to do next then?
Okay, let me see. Now my Aravda has an effect when it's destroyed by...
Oh, I do that Knuckles still.
So I can summon any fire beast, beast warrior, wing beast in my grave except another Aravda.
Mm-hmm.
Special summon it, it doesn't have its effects, and it dies at the end of the turn.
That's fine.
So
what that's used for mainly is to grab something from the graveyard and then link summon it to something. That's usually how that works.
I want my Garunix.
Okay.
But the problem is I don't...
It'll get destroyed at the end of turn as well.
Yeah, I know. But that's the point. I need him to die for what I'm doing to you next. So at my turn, he'll die, and that triggers Fire King Avatar Barong. Now I do have a list of 5.
Ah, okay.
I do have a list of the only 5
Alright, so-
archetypes I respect personally. Dark World's number 1 because you see my builds.
Yep.
And they still need craftsman work.
So Fire King still looks like it's one of them.
It has my 2nd because it's always been one of my dreams in Yu-Gi-Oh to play with Fire Kings, and now I'm living it.
Yep, let me...
And my 3rd is Trap Tricks because you know I'm struggling with that one.
Yep.
4th, Cyber Dark / Cyber Dragon because they're the same thing.
Okay.
Just different names,
Okay.
but same archetype. And number 5, it would have to go to the Ice Barriers.
Alright.
I don't care if they're the worst.
So much Ice Barrier, it's not even funny.
Oh, they just released new support again.
I know.
Oh, and they're getting ready to make it. I think they're getting ready to give it its own fusion.
I'm pretty sure I can make 3 Ice Barrier decks out of all the stuff that I have, and it's just because I pulled so much of it.
All I have is Ice Barrier Structure deck, and even then I get bullied online for that. Have you seen me on Nexus?
Right.
I tried to play with that solely, and guess what I did?
What?
I forced Red Dragon Archfiend into it.
I got it.
And it did not work in my favor.
Fair enough.
I end my turn because I cannot hurt you with Balrog because he's level 4.
Okay, my turn. So we draw.
And you know who that means.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Now, Balrog has an effect when it dies.
Yep.
During the next standby phase, I'm going to get to add any Fire King in my deck to the hand.
Why does this go to the graveyard, though?
It's destroyed, remember, because of my Garunix. It destroys all monsters when it's summoned by its own effect.
Ah, okay. Okay, cool.
And that is not limited to me. It also applies to you, but you got nothing.
Fair enough. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set 1 here. We're going to play out a Dark Snake Syndrome.
Oh, crap, another one.
And then I'm going to Snatch Steal.
Hey, that's banned!
No, it's not. It's to 1.
What?
Yep. Upstart Goblins to 3, Snatch Steals to 1.
So you're playing free upstarts?
Yes.
Wait.
However,
Please
I
tell
don't
me
have...
Pot Greens back. Please tell me.
No, it's still banned. If you're playing Goat, it's at 1, but... Goat's up until 2005.
Let's go.
All the cards up until April 2005. So it's like the first few sets and whatever. Okay, so what happens here is... Increase your opponent's life points by 1,000 during each of the standby phases.
You gotta increase me.
Not yet. That's on your standby phase.
But you just set that card. You can't play it.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Oh wait, I can't play. I have no response to you stealing my baby. Garunix is my baby, and you took it.
True. Okay, so
I hope you realize by taking that, you just triggered something you can't undo.
that's okay.
Remember, if I get a kaiju,
That's okay.
but then again, why would I get rid of that Garunix?
All right. So what's going to happen is
You can't hurt me with him.
that's okay. So we're gonna go to the end phase.
Okay.
All right. So you draw.
Got it.
In response to standby phase, I play Dust Tornado.
Oh, hold on. There's another effect that's going off.
Yep.
My Phonics.
Okay.
Because
It'll go back to hand.
yeah, but I'm gonna kill him again.
Okay. So I'm gonna Dust Tornado my own Snatch Steal. Now let me read. I think the errata is if this goes off the field, I think you get him back, right?
Or is he getting nuked?
That's what I'm trying to figure out here. I'm not too sure what that interaction.
You mind if I look at my pack?
Fire King. Go ahead.
I'm gonna aim these at my camera.
Avatar. Garunix. With Snatch. Let's see how Snatch Steal reads, actually.
Oh, I'm
Because
gonna.
it's been reprinted so many times, but this is an older printing.
You know, if Wave King Seizure didn't require Fiends only, I'd play him and just spam my Garunix.
Okay, it just says the same thing. Equip only to a monster your opponent controls. Taking control of the equipped monster during each of your opponent's standby phases, they gain 1,000 life. Give me just a second. I'm gonna try to.
Okay.
Hey, Chris. Girl's question. If you steal somebody's monster using Snatch Steal and then you destroy Snatch Steal, do you
Monster immediately will return to the.
Thank you. That's what I need to know. All right. So in response, instead of Dust Tornadoing my own Snatch Steal, we're gonna get rid of your. Let me look at these two.
Okay. Do you want my formation?
No.
86. Alright, now I'm being nosy.
Hello.
I'm going to Dust Tornado your Fire King Sanctuary to get that off the field.
Oh,
You
because you couldn't get rid of that.
You will gain 1,000, but which would put us to the same. But
so you didn't want to get rid of Snatch Steal because you would have to give me back Garunix.
Correct. Yeah. Okay, so 66, and then we each take 200.
You want to know what's funny if you just give me him back? I was just gonna nuke him.
Well,
Yeah, I don't want you to nuke him right
That's
now.
kind of the Fire King.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I have a movie here. I call it the Chicken Nugget Maneuver.
Go ahead, Trevin.
All right, right.
So now it's after the standby phase. Go ahead.
I summon.
Oops, wait a minute.
You're right.
I summon Fencing Fire Ferret.
You gross.
Fencing Fire Ferret really can't harm you because of two reasons. You got your little bind. You got my precious Garunix.
Yep.
And it is effectively.
Should have got rid of my own gravity bind, to be honest. I have his Garunix at the moment. I don't know what's in his hand, but if I get rid of the gravity bind, he could have done something different.
Because
It depends on stuff.
and plus, if I kept my Sanctuary and got enough level 8s or 4s out,
Yeah.
he knew what was going to come out.
Well, now
from
the
this.
real question is who has more cards in the deck, because if you can't deal with
I
the
do have
Gravity
quite a
Bind-
few. I do have quite a few draws in here on purpose.
Yeah, if you can't deal with the Gravity Bind, you can just stall out.
Hey, dude,
What's up?
can you get me something to set this on?
There's paper towels up by the register.
I'm trying to save all these seeds. I'm gonna see if I can grow like peppers.
All right.
Oh,
So,
my ferret. So
what does your ferret do?
he needs to die, be sent to the grave, but he just has to be destroyed.
Got it.
I target one face-up monster you control, destroy it, and you take 500 damage if it works.
Got it.
But
Okay.
here's the problem. I need him for what I'm gonna do,
Fair enough.
but I just normal summon him.
Fair enough.
So what I'm gonna do is nuke Phonics.
So you get
Thank
to
you.
you nuke him to grave
Yep.
with Fire King Island, right?
Yep. Oh,
Okay. So when if this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, the only problem is,
I'm adding this.
how are you doing that?
So what I'm doing is
Because
I can destroy if it's in my hand.
because of the Fire King Island. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Here's my card I added. It's one of the newer Fire Kings. Here you go. You can take him and read him. It's my ring.
It's destroyed by card effect, except during damage. You can special summon this from hand. When a spell trap or effect is activated while this card is on the field, you can negate the activation if you do destroy one other fire. Okay. Yeah, it negates an activation. Got it. Okay. So that goes to hand.
And I only have one in my main deck.
If you followed the video that you put this together, I get it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I didn't get all the way through to the combos. Because then my internet went out.
Oof.
And I
Very good.
completely forgot.
Alright, so then what is the next step you're doing? Because you did your normal summon for
he
turn.
reshuffled. I saw the bottom.
Actually, the bottom's not really that much of a...
Yeah, but
Here's the reason why. Because I'm actually just going to slip the bottom in the middle. I'm not going to do anything else.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
So
By the way, I'm jazz handing it right now. There's nothing in hand for me.
So I do have a way to get Ring Bali out while getting rid of that and getting another thing out of my grave.
Okay.
Circle the Fire King!
Alright.
Woo!
Target one fire monster you control and one fire monster in the graveyard. Destroy the monster you control, and if you do, special summon the other monster. Okay, you can only activate one of these per turn.
I only have one in my deck.
Okay.
So Ferret's destroyed. I'm killing Garunix thanks to the Ferret. And I'm bringing back my ball.
That's fine. That gets rid of the Snatch Steal, actually.
Give me back my Garunix. Come on. Give me him.
Yep.
Give me back
And
my
that's
baby.
fine. Right now, we're at the same amount of life points, so...
Wait, which one goes on top?
You were playing out... the circle should be on top.
Okay.
In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter, because it's all...
Ring Bali, because remember a Fire King died.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is overlay...
Wait, if Garunix happened all at the same time, wouldn't these two be destroyed?
No, it's only if he summons himself with his own effect.
Then why is he out on the field?
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Keep going.
So what I'm going to do is overlay my two level... Now this is important what I say. Is level 4 Beast Warrior Fire attributes for Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Tiger King.
Okay.
And I'll let you read them.
No, I'm kind of familiar with him. Fire formation spell or trap directly from your deck to set. You can attach one, negate the effects of all face-up effect monsters currently on the field except Beast Warriors. When this card is sent from field to graveyard, you can add 3 fire formations. Very nice.
See, I'm not. I saw it outside my box. And try to make it look like there's 5 zones.
It's fine. We've got if
I can put them in the middle.
I have like one of those extra wide trays that comes out a little farther, but the problem is I don't have 2. Otherwise, I would have brought both.
Oh, I accidentally tried to draw. I'm sorry.
Nope,
I got this.
Just leave it like that then. All right.
So
anything else in hand, or did you just empty out your hand?
No, I have
Yeah, one. Okay.
And I'm gonna use it. Fire formation, tanky.
Okay, go for it.
So I do have to show you it.
Yep.
I'm adding another Aravada. If you want to read it again.
No, I don't need to.
And I'll give you that. Now, because there's 2 formations, his attack points go all the way up to 2,400.
Okay.
Because he's a beast warrior, and beasts each give him 100.
Yep.
And say because Grinix was someone's own effect, he won't be nuked.
Exactly.
Now, here's the problem.
You can't get my gravity bind off the field, can you?
And pardon my French, I just fucked up what I wanted to do.
No, you're fine. It's your
I
channel.
forgot I wanted to summon Phonics. But no, I got excited with the chicken nugget maneuver.
Let's just put it this way, because you wouldn't be able to come on Saturdays normally, would you? Yeah. Because unfortunately, we actually have 8 people for a Yugioh tournament tomorrow. Yeah.
So I could have bullied them with my Dark World deck.
You could have won Dark World. You could have won
Because
Fire Formation. Because this is actually not that bad. I'm playing Marincess tomorrow.
Because I modified Dark World, so I took out one of my original rainbows. You know, the older one. And I had a third Grapha main deck.
I put a Rainbow Dark World into my Advanced Exodia.
Why? He doesn't benefit it.
Yes, kind of, because if there's a threat on the opposite side of the board while I'm searching for my pieces, I can get him out by using a Dark World Dealings or something else that lets me discard it. And
I'm gonna set him right down
that's
here.
fine. That lets me discard it, so I can bring it out and either get rid of somebody's back row or somebody's front row. It actually does kind of help with threats.
I do have my turn.
All right.
Because I already normal summoned.
We draw, then we each take 400.
Oh no, remember?
Yeah, it restarted over, remember?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I nuked your other one.
Yep. I have 3 copies of each in the
Which,
deck.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry about nuking him. It was either him or me, and I chose the obvious choice.
Pass, go ahead.
And,
All right, now we take 800.
And you know what's coming out of my grave? My Phonics.
All right.
And you have no monsters, so there's no point me detaching material.
Yep.
I summon an Aravada.
What does it do?
With a monster effect activated while he is on the field. Quick effect, I can negate the activation, destroy 1 fire monster I control that's face up or in my hand.
Okay.
And it cannot, and I can even do it to another Aravada.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to nuke my Phonics again.
To what?
I'm going to retrieve because I'm using that.
And I'm going to ash that.
I did see some cards in there.
It's okay.
I am going to save up money for that thing.
Oh, for the Bowser backpack? I think
Yeah.
it's like $60 for it.
Yeah, I learned it the hard way. I'm going to save up.
Let's put it this way. So, hear me out. This is how a store normally runs when it's this small. Okay, so we get our stuff from distributors, which costs us a certain amount. And then hear me out, because we have to get our profit margin. It's usually about twice that much. This was a pre-order from when Jimmy was still the store owner. And we paid about $50 for it, but to get it out the door, we actually set it at 60. So it's actually just $10 more than what we paid for it, instead of what would be $100 if more people had more interest in it. Yeah, it's one of those things. But what's really nice, have you seen what the straps look like on them?
No.
Let me move this. It's actually got spikes on the straps too.
Please tell me those things actually hurt. Or they
They
foam
don't.
me.
They're semi-hard plastic.
Oh, so they really can't protect me. Oh, and I have my turn because...
Yep. Okay.
So
Draw, we each take 1,600.
16?
Yes, because we had 800 last time.
Oh.
So we each take 10, 5, 1.
Also, I only play Ash and Trap Tricks because I don't have faith in my Trap Tricks deck.
All right. I draw a card and pass. So go ahead and draw for turn. And then we each take 32.
But I get my Phonics.
1, 2, 3.
Now what I'm about to do is a little complicated, but it does work.
We are at 400 life points apiece.
I'm not using the Fire King Island.
I'm letting you know we are at 400 apiece.
Uh-oh.
If you can't get rid of this off the field, I win.
So I'm going to destroy Phonics using a monster
Okay.
known as Fire King High Avatar Kieran. He's the upgrade version of the old Kieran.
Got it. I remember Fire King Kieran. You can destroy one other fire if you do special summon. If this special, okay, he doesn't destroy Dark Snake Syndrome, so I'm fine with that.
No, but he's out here for a reason.
That's fine.
Now, I will use this to nuke my Aravida.
Okay.
Because do you have another response?
Nope. I do not have a response.
In that case, I am going to add Sacred Fire King Garunix. He's the new one of the new Garunixes.
From graveyard or hand.
Yeah, so I can't eat. Now, I haven't normal summoned.
Okay, that's fine.
Now, let me read something in my extra deck real quick, make sure before I'm...
If it's...
Okay, so if I summon either this or that, you're screwed no matter what.
What do you mean?
Well, either it's going to nuke something on your field, or you're going to get 800 slap.
Okay, if you have the win, do the win. For real, just do the win here if you have it.
Oh.
That's the whole point.
I was trying not to...
I'm not worried if I win or not. I'm here to play.
So I'm overlaying all three.
Okay. Oh, because it says at least 3 level 8s or 2 level 8s?
At least free.
Okay, you got it.
Well, actually, no. For one, somebody that is free. Coach King Giant Trainer!
Alright, so that's shuffled. Let me read you.
Remember, that's the one I was hardballed on. Wait, I think I said that wrong.
Okay, so you can detach one material from this card, draw a card, and reveal it. Then, if it was a monster, you inflict 800 damage.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take care of either of these.
But the damage is what I want to do because look, you're...
All right. So you can only up to 3 times per turn. So here we go.
And
Do
for
it.
units,
Let's go.
unit number 1.
All right. What's the draw you reveal?
Druid Lockbird!
GG. Good. Okay.
Can I side deck?
What time is it? It's 5:38. We got time for. Do you want to try against one of my different decks?
Please.
Okay.
And
So let's. So
I just-
I had a gift card in hand. If you didn't get rid of bad reaction to Samochi, I would have just put that down and then faced you with 3,000 to win.
wait, was that card too?
Your opponent gains 3,000 life points on gift card. So if you have that with bad reaction, it deals them that much instead.
Wait, what happened to my... Did I just put my Xyz into the main deck?
You might have.
Oh no, I feel dumb.
Do you want to know why this was sitting here?
Why?
Pot of extravagance. That's it. My side deck does not matter except for extravagance.
Why play that knowing it hurts you
do you
after you
mean?
draw?
What do you mean?
You're losing cards, you're banishing them.
I banish 3 or 6 from here. I don't ever go for this deck. I never go in here. It's here for pot of extravagance.
Oh no! If I had summoned this, I was gonna make a joke because he's an eagle with a gun. I was gonna yell America.
All right.
I made a joke with August.
So real quick. Oh, somebody actually gave me an Everyone's King promo.
I'm working on a free times copy of the new Red Dragon deck, but I only have 2.
Oh, it's in the Red Dragon decks.
Uh-huh.
Got it. Okay.
It's the only way you can get it.
Well, one of the other guys that comes here gave it to me. I will be right. Okay, let's just check on the stream real quick.
How many?
Okay, we got four others watching.
Now I am gonna let you see my side because, like I said, I'm playing with tutorial.
How do I?
Uh-oh. Did it end?
No.
I was gonna say.
I'm trying to remember how to reset. Unless I just have to go back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm gonna allow you to see the side because it's really not that strong.
That's 8,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6. We'll hit the minuses. Okay. Let me go. Okay, hold on. Let me go grab the other deck.
Aye.
Okay, you have your choice of Karibos or Marincess.
I am after that Karibo deck for vengeance.
Okay, to be honest, I do have to apologize. I played one of the cards wrong.
Which one?
It's the one where I thought it could just come back out of the gray. That's only from hand. So I do apologize on that. You should have actually... Hear me out. You should have won that. It was just next time I was able to actually see you, I was going to let you know. But because we're live streaming, so you can hear it. So you have it on record too. I admit that I played it wrong. I didn't realize it until about a week later after I looked at the cards. So give me 1 second. Okay. Do you just want to try against Marincess?
I'll try against Kribo and Marincess if we have time.
We'll only have time for one.
Then Marincess.
Okay.
Okay, let's get take out.
Yeah. I took 5 damage on my turn. I took 5 damage on my turn.
So now remember, that's something I was expecting tribal even out of yours. Yeah.
Okay, I sided.
I didn't know him.
Okay.
Alright, I sided. I'm ready for a shuffle.
Alright.
And now, I did do a, part of my language, YouTube robot. I did do a dickhead move in there.
That's okay.
Because I added I put a card in I've never seen or heard of before in there, but it was in the tutorial.
Okay, fair enough.
And I did put in Judgment.
Oh, I'm also working on a going to Vegas deck where everything is decided by dice rolls and coin tosses.
That's an actual deck? Wait, can I see that?
Musical sumo dice games, hilarious. So,
oh, I couldn't play this if I wanted
okay,
to.
so what happens is you roll a d6, it goes around onto people's. If it lands on a monster, it becomes material for this. But listen, it cannot change position when it's set down. So if it's in defense, you can't do anything about it. But what you do is it continues to go around the board.
Like a merry-go-round.
If it lands on top of a monster, that monster instantly becomes material for this. Once this hits more than 6 material, whoever at the end of turn, whoever side it started on, that player wins the duel.
So in other words, he's an all or nothing.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Can I play him in Fire King possibly, or do
you have to have 2 rank 6. 2 rank 6.
I can only summon 8 or 4.
Yeah, so it wouldn't work in.
Oh yeah, do you have a burner visor in your collection?
Don't know. What you'll probably have to do after this, you'll probably have to text me burner visor so that way I remember to look when I get home.
Okay. Because what I'm doing is I'm trying to make my Fire King do a little burn because for, insurance.
I might go into Rescue Aces, by the way.
Aren't they the new fire truck things?
Yes. I actually pulled 2 hydrants.
Are they good?
Oh, hydrants is the most expensive. They used to be 20 and 10 depending on the version, but now they're like 10 and 3.
Hey, before we start, mind if I open those on the
Go
camera?
for it. I gotta shuffle my deck so you can cut, and then I gotta shuffle your deck,
And
which counts
thank you
as
again for getting me that Wave King.
Yep.
Oh, can I tell you the combo for him? You know how he could deal me 1,000 damage when I use him for every monster?
Yeah.
I had a card that's gonna make you pay that cost instead. And if you damage me at all, I get to do it to you all over again and again and again and again.
Got it.
But here's the catch.
What happened was originally I was gonna have it sooner, but the guy I got it from thought we meant high Wave King Caesar and not the regular. So it
I do not like.
But then his hear me out. His mother had died, so that got delayed a couple of weeks, and then he was able to bring it here.
Tell him I say I am sorry. Oh no. Earthbound Servant.
Cool. I've been wanting to get back into the Earthbound stuff because technically the Servant stuff is immortal support. Some of the stuff actually says Earthbound Immortal, but to be honest, if you can just make it without the Earthbound Immortal stuff, it's way better.
I got told Earthbound Immortals were the worst archetype.
They technically are. Alright.
Flame Swordsman's an archetype?
Yes, Flame Swordsman is now an
What
archetype.
the hell? He's a fusion and a terrible one at
Well,
that.
we also did have Blue Flame Swordsman as well.
Okay, him. I'm mad at that card for existing. They just gave that to Joey in the anime because he couldn't play his favorite card.
I think that's actually funny.
Then they gave him Joey a new one.
Yeah, but it's not as... I don't know, it's not as... I understand it's an effect monster at that point, but he's not as strong.
Dang it, the card I'm hunting for in here.
What was the card you were looking for?
The new Dark World Fusion.
Oh, that one.
It's only 73 cents, I know that, but it's not the worth I'm after.
Right.
Because he lets me nuke your field for free. But here's a catch. I do have to discard a card, but I forgot if it's random or not, because it is made from Rainbow. So what's the best card out of this?
That's a good question. I will go first for the second duel.
Okay.
Ooh, Reinforced Rescues. Ancient Chant, Winged Dragon of Ra, that's a link.
Why is Raw even an archetype? He's a terrible COD card. He kills you.
The best Ra card is Sphere Mode. Question.
What's Spear Mode?
Sphere Mode.
Never heard of it.
Fantastic.
Is it like? Does it have an?
Oh, this search is for Sphere Mode. I'll search up Sphere Mode here in a minute.
Does it do an instant win?
Salamandra is for Flame Swordsman.
Does it like have?
No, but it walls off and then it helps you go into more stuff.
Like, does it summon Raw by default?
You can, but you don't have to go into Raw. It's a nice. I've seen it in a bunch of side. You're probably your best one.
Like, which one can I put in Dark World?
I don't know if you can put any of these in Dark World.
Because remember, I can't synchro Dark World.
Yeah, so you can't do the
Can I summon that Earthbound Fusion? It looks like a fiend.
2 Earthbound monsters.
Shit. Pardon my language.
No, you're fine.
No, I meant to the robot.
Oh,
Remember, YouTube doesn't like the cussing?
not in the first minute or 2.
Oh, how long's it been?
Oh, it's been way past that.
Oh, so I can cuss all I want.
If you have it, if you do in like the first 1 or 2 minutes, you have to go back and censor it, and then just let the rest of it go.
I don't have the proper equipment to censor.
Fair enough.
Remember, I'm a
self-cut.
Remember, I'm a cap cutter.
Got it.
By the way, I might be quitting CapCut because it and my recorder keep conflicting in my settings.
That's interesting.
Because what I'm doing is I'm trying to create a 1 hour long video, and my phone is not happy.
Got it. Not the start I wanted, but that's okay.
Can you say you're going first?
Yes. All right. So we're gonna start off playing a. We're gonna normal summon Marinsis Pascalis. Now, if I do normal summon her, I could special summon a Marinsis monster from hand in defense position, except this. Except I don't have another Marinsis card in hand. However, I can special summon out another rank 4 called level 4 called Silent Sea Nettle.
It looks like a jellyfish.
It is. Now, if I control a water monster, I can special summon this card from my hand, which I control a water monster. I cannot special summon monsters except water monsters this turn to activate the effect. By the way, they're all water monsters, so
I'm screwed.
not exactly.
Like, does he nuke my hand or something?
Except the turn you activate this effect. Oh, the turn you activate. I can banish this card from my graveyard, then target up to 3 water monsters in graveyard, shuffle them into deck. I am actually going to link off. Do I want to link off, or do I just...
Do you only play Links in there?
No, there are some XZs.
Please tell me you're playing a Wave King like me. Or does
No,
Marinsis
I
not
don't.
have fiends?
Marinsis does not have fiends.
What are they?
They are cybers.
Why is Cybers even a thing? I don't get it.
Cybers is great because I can use generic cybers for stuff too. Okay, so actually...
Yeah, but Firewall Dragon's banned. That's the only decent
Why don't I
Cybers.
actually do the combo that it really wants me to do? So I'm going to link one Marinsis Pascalis into a Marinsis Blue Slug.
Oh, I expect you to have a Link Karibo.
No.
Or,
Marinsis does not want to play any of the generic ones.
oh, trust themselves.
Okay, so this is 1 level 4 or lower Marinsis monster, which Marinsis Pascalis is. If this is Link Summon, I can target 1 Marinsis monster in my grave, accept this, add it back to my hand. Also, I cannot special summon monsters unless they're water.
But
the rest of the turn.
That is no problem for you.
Then, because I have Silent Sea Nettle out, I'm going to, let me read her correctly.
I'm gonna put my hand down for that.
Well, Silent Sea Nettle goes down the field. I'm gonna link one off of Blue Slug into Marinsis Sea Angel. If this card is link summon, I can add 1 Marinsis spell from deck to hand.
Question, can you extra link with this deck?
Extra, what do you mean extra link? Just keep climbing up?
No, like the arrows that all lock and your opponent can't link summon anymore? You didn't know that combo?
No, I don't think I run that kind of thing in
So
here.
what happens is, if a link monster points and they all point to each other and get to the actual monster zone, and you control both, because you can at that point,
Yep.
your opponent's forbidden from link summoning.
I've never had that. I've never been able to do that. Okay,
I've only done it once, but that was because I was playing against a stinking bot using a normal monster level 1 deck.
Got it. So I'm gonna play. So I'm gonna search for Marince's Battle Ocean. It is my field spell.
Is it gonna destroy my Fire King stuff?
No, it doesn't. All Marince's monsters I control gain 200 attack. Also, each one gains 600 attack for each Marince's card equipped to it. Monsters I control in the extra monster zone that were link summoned using Marince's Crystal Heart, which is a link to, as material, are unaffected by my opponent's card effects. When I link summon a Marince's monster to the extra monster zone, except during the damage step, I can equip up to 3 Marince's link monsters with different names from graveyard to that link summon monster,
I don't have any hand traps,
which
so I can't do anything.
would add an extra 2,000 to its attack.
But you can't attack first turn.
No, I can't attack first turn. I don't need to attack first turn.
Does Marince's do burn?
Right. No. Do you want to cut? Marince's towers. Or walls up, if that makes sense. Alright.
I'm sorry, I'm trying not to drag on this.
No, you're fine, you're fine. It's the bottom of the mat. I'm not that worried. Okay. So, this goes to hand. Then, I'm going to play Marince's Battle Ocean.
And so, does this mean you get to summon Marince's extra?
Well, not exactly. What I can do, though, next is play Marince's Dive.
Uh-oh. Am I
Activate one of the following effects for the rest of this turn after this card resolves. You cannot special summon monsters except water monsters. I can either target one non-link Marince's monster in the grave, special summon it, or if Marince's Battle Ocean is on the field, special summon one Marince's monster from the deck. So I'm going to do the second thing.
Is Marince's all level 4 only?
No. There's like one level 5 effect monster, and the rest are like level 4 and below. I think...
Oh, and that Monarch card Chris told me not to use?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to make a deck around him for fun. He's harder to build with than I thought.
Okay, so I'm going to special summon Marince's Blue Tank. If this is normal special, I can send one Marince's monster from deck to grave, except Blue Tank. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a link summonable water monster, I excavate the top 3 of my deck, and if I do, I can add one excavated Marince's card to hand. Also, shuffle the rest into the deck, and then I can only use each effect of Marince's Blue Tank once per turn.
So that means you can't just spam her.
No. That's okay. Marince's Dive goes to grave.
Oh, I thought that was continuous.
Nope. I don't remember if I'm going to search back, so that's why I'm offering cut each time.
Okay, so...
Next, I will...
This thing summons a lot.
Okay. I'm going to do its effect to send a monster to send a Marince's monster from deck to grave. There's a specific one.
Is it weird? I'm using a deck I've never used before.
Nah.
Because I'm used to just my Dark World deck.
I'm going to send Marince's Mandarin to grave.
There's your level 1.
Yep. So if I control 2 or more Marince's monsters while this card is in my hand or graveyard, I can target one link monster I control and special. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta link off first. Hold on.
Wait, did you mess up?
Slightly, but no. I say slightly, but no because there's a specific reason.
Caleb?
Yeah.
But I could have sealed my face.
Jacob says he's coming back.
You could still potentially.
Yeah, that's what he said. He says he's coming back.
Okay. So give me a second. I need to look into my extra deck for a minute.
Okay. I'm gonna read my cards before I do anything dumb.
Got it. Okay. So I'm gonna link 2 off of this for a Coral Anemone.
Don't these guys have their own version of G Golem Crystal Heart?
Kind of.
Like, I know they have their own crystal thing.
Yeah, they have Marince's Crystal Heart.
Yeah.
I have one in here, but I didn't want to go into it right now. I can target one water monster with 15 or 100 or less attack in my graveyard. Special summon to a zone this card points to. Also, I cannot special summon water monsters until. So, if this card is sent from the field to graveyard, I can target one Marince's card in the graveyard except this, add it to my hand. So first, I'm going to summon Blue Tang.
Even though you can't use her effects.
That's fine. I don't need to use her effects.
Or are you gonna Xyz this turn?
I don't need to Xyz at this point.
Uh-oh.
So, let me read something real quick here to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Okay, so I am going to link 2 to bring out Marincess Crystal Heart.
I knew they had their own discount version of G-Golem.
Unaffected by your opponent's monster effects while this card is in the extra monster zone. That doesn't matter. During the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's I'm not using her in battle anyway. So then, because I have 2 link 2s, I'm going to link 4.
I'm sorry, these guys have their own link 4?
Oh, they have a couple link 4s. They have a link 3 and a 2 link 4s. I'm
Do they
going
have
into
5?
Aqua Argonaut.
Can I read that?
Yes. Yes, you may.
Why does she look badass?
Because she looks fantastic. A card game, what's that? Indo FHA edits. A card game, what's that? It's Yugioh. I didn't know how long ago that was. Alright, so
Go watch my Among Us content.
now, because Marincess Aqua Argonaut is out, I'm going to use the Battle Ocean to equip 3 link monsters to her.
So you want to explain
names.
her gimmick?
Yeah, I will in a minute. So, Crystal Heart,
I don't know why I keep looking at my hand. I can't
Angel.
negate anything.
Blue Slug. Those are the 3. Those are the 3 that are equipped.
She doesn't even
They are
look
in.
like a
They are in
slug.
spell slots 1, 3, and 5. By the way,
So why do you want them in your spell slots?
because they're equipped to her. She now has 4,300 attack instead of 2,300 because of the Battle Ocean. She gets 200 just off of this, and then another 600 for each that's equipped to her. So that's 1,800 plus 200 is 2,000. So she's sitting at 4,300.
But my highest attack's 3,000.
While this card is in the extra monster zone, your opponent monsters cannot attack any monsters except this one.
Oh,
I can only use each of the following effects of Marincess Aqua Argonaut once per turn. I can target a water monster I control, and one card my opponent controls, return them to the hand. During my opponent's turn, when a spell or a trap card or effect is activated on the field, I can quick effect special summon one of my Marincess monster cards equipped to her, and I can negate the effect. Also, because I used Marincess Crystal Heart to link into her, she is unaffected by my opponent's card effects.
Does that only count if she's in the monster zone?
No, it's because of the Battle Ocean. I linked with her and another link 2 to end this, so now it is your turn, yes.
And I didn't get anything helpful out of it. All I can do is this. Wait. Oh, hell yes, I can actually do something. Phonics, response, to search.
Yes, I am going to... Hear me out. I know this is a trap, but this is the way it reads. I am going to play from my hand because I am allowed to, with the conditions, play this from hand to negate that monster's effect.
Does he die?
No, what happens is I target one face-up monster my opponent controls, negate that face-up monster's effects until the end of this turn. Then if I control a link 2 or higher, all face-up monsters I currently control are unaffected by opponent's card effects until the end of turn. If I control a link 3 or higher Marincess, I can activate this from hand. So
Phonics
it's on the field, but its effects are negated until end of turn.
So it's not destroyed.
Correct. Marincess Wave goes to the grave.
Can't activate that yet.
This is why I'm playing this deck during the tournament. I finally figured out how it actually works.
I am my turn because I have no other choice.
All right, draw.
Does she have an effect you want to apply yet?
No, not yet. I draw for turn. I'm gonna sign up mine first. I'm gonna go search for
Okay,
level
that
4
I
or
know
lower.
what it does. Actually.
Level 4 or lower Cyburst, and all Marincess are Cybursts.
So they're eligible with any cyber support card.
Yes.
So does that mean you're playing Firewall?
What do I have in hand?
No, the
I'm not
dragon.
playing Firewall. No. I'm going to grab Spring Girl and add it to my hand.
Is this gonna hurt my font?
I'm actually gonna link summon this turn.
But you already have a beater.
So I want to have extra insurance. I can't do that.
Well, I feel like this is gonna suck for me.
Do you want? So my question is, you get a choice for me to go into either Bahamut Shark or Stealth Dragon.
I see the stealth thing first?
Yes. Stealth Craig's hilarious, by the way. Yes.
What? I heard it's supposed to be in one of the newer anime exes.
Yeah. So Bahamut Sharp would let me actually bring out a totally awesome.
Oh,
And Stealth Kragan would go into Stealth Kragan's spine.
We'll do Stealth Kragan. I ain't letting you some of that Toad. I know it comes out of that.
So the way we get here is we're gonna normal summon a Marensis Pascalis.
Oh no.
When that happens, I can special summon, because it's normal summon or special, I can special summon one Marensis monster from my hand into defense position, which is Screen Girl.
Can I read your Kraken? Singy?
Yes. So he goes into Stealth Kragan.
As bad as he looks, I can't play him in any of my decks. Well, I might play him in Ice Barrier, possibly.
So, those two.
Go ahead and summon him.
Yeah, no problem. So we're gonna link into Stealth Kragan.
Response.
Because he is on the. Okay.
Judgment. And it's a counter trap. You can't activate anything. Response on thing. I pay half my life points.
Yes, you do. That's fine.
And your little Kraken dies.
That's okay. Now we go into.
You got my.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh. That's okay. So no, you're fine. Is that quick effect? No, it's not quick effect. Got it.
Oh, can you cut my points, please? I lose half.
That's fine.
Hey, it was worth it.
Maybe.
If I was gonna do that, I should have just let you summon Bahamut. I feel like an idiot.
You're good. All right, so we're gonna go to attacks now. 4,300 over a 500.
Wait.
So 4,300 minus 500 is 38. So minus 38, you're down 200.
Already? This is only your second turn.
Well, you solemned.
Oh, that's right.
Go ahead. Plus, my Aqua Argonaut is unaffected by anything you do at the moment.
Which one's that?
This one. Because of the link, it's not until end of turn. With the Marensis Crystal Heart and this out, that's why.
Phonics.
And Marensis Wave that again.
Again!
Mm-hmm. So it stays on the field. You just can't do its effect.
Well then, out of poor sportsmanship. Oh wait, I can only use each effect per turn, so I can't do what I want to do to him. Because what's the point of summoning Phonics for Phonics if I can't?
And then not to mention, she has, which I could have Omni negated anyway.
Would have destroyed him.
I could have stopped your solemn, but nah, you were fine. Go ahead.
I have no choice but to end my turn.
Let's see what I draw. So I Seahorse into a bunch of other links again. Hit you for 38.
Did I lose?
Yeah. This is actually my strongest deck. And it's not a meta deck.
Oh, you want to see the support cards I was eyeballing for?
Sure.
Here you go.
Oh yeah, the old Chaotix box that was here.
I got it at Walmart.
Oh, that's right, they had them out.
Oh yeah. Can you tell me what game this bottom thing goes to?
Akora.
Is that a new game?
It's a card game we used to sell, but it is a new one.
Oh, here's what I was holding.
Got it.
Hey,
You couldn't droll my stuff at all.
I don't even know what Drool does.
Alright, let's read Droll and Lockbird. If a card is added from the main deck to opponent's hand, then you send this for the rest of the turn. I cannot add any other cards from main deck to hand. So if I go searching for
Can I look at this?
Yeah. If I go searching for any card out of my deck to put into my hand, you play that, I still get the card, but I can't do any more searching.
I would expect this to be a Link 4. Just look at that.
I know. Marbled Rock is Link 3. But yeah.
I recognize that synchro, man.
I'm also trying to build Flower Guardians.
So I used to try and do that until I realized they're complicated things.
Yeah. They're just a whole nothing burger, and it's hilarious.
And then you get something for nothing.
Mm-hmm. It's funny. I was actually thinking about doing Flower Guardian Exodia.
Wait,
it would work. Barrier Statue of Inferno. Hear me out. It's not banned. I would run one in here.
Yeah, but I don't know what to take out.
Hear me out. I need one more fractal, but I'm not gonna buy it off of you.
I was gonna say, remember my grade wouldn't let me anyway.
Your what?
My avarice wouldn't allow it anyway. Plus, that was hard for me to come across.
Yeah, I know. I have two. That's the thing.
What's
I
I
also
got told
need-
goes in matches overpowered.
That's a Salomon grate, but
It brings back any fire I want.
yeah, no, you put Rising Fire in there, yes.
Oh, and that. Do I play that in my Fire Kings? Should I play that or no?
If an opponent controls more cards than you do on the field, target one monster your opponent target one link monster your opponent controls. Draw cards equal to its link rating. No, that works great in your deck. Are you kidding me?
Can I take my side
You
cards
can only
out real quick
activate
so
one
you
per
can...
turn, but you cannot normal or special summon monsters the turn you activate this card, except for fire monsters. It works. I don't know what to put in for that.
Well, would you like to look for this?
Sure. Are we done with doing the live stream?
Yeah, can you help me turn it off?
I sure can.
Good night, people!
All right. Thanks for viewing and listening to the.
To this duel where it was a 50-50.
Don't worry. Setups will get better over time.
Eventually.
Eventually, yeah. All right. So let's go to X.